Hello, welcome back. My name is Andrew Raver and I'm an astroscape photographer based out of Colorado. It's been way too long since my last video, and that is something I'm hoping to change. I've still been really active with my photography and also started doing some videography with weddings and other events and things like that. So if you've been following me here on YouTube, that's probably what you've actually been seeing more of. But you can also check out my Facebook page and also my Patreon to start seeing things sooner. I post things there first. Now for this video, we're going to Rocky Mountain National Park and driving up to 12,000 feet on Trail Ridge Road. And there's a pull off there, but then we have to walk down the road a little bit to get this shot. I was actually coming back from Comet Neowise a couple years ago, photographing it up there. And as you're driving down the road, there's this little curve in the road, well, a few of them actually, but for about a few seconds, you have this one particular view that was just, it was awesome. And you can see they have the layers of the mountains going into the background and the road leading to Long's Peak. And I always love photographs of Long's Peak anyway, so to include that, it was pretty cool. But also knowing what direction I was facing, I had a pretty good feeling the Milky Way core would work there. So after confirming that, I knew I had to come back and get this. So let's go into the planning software and I'll show you how I confirmed that this was gonna work and what the plan's gonna look like. All right, here we are in the planning software, and this one's called Planet Pro, this application. So before we go into the 3D view, you can see the aerial view real quick of Rocky Mountain National Park, and this is Trail Ridge Road going through here. So Lava Cliffs Overlook is where I was photographing Comet Neowise, and so when coming down that road, this is where I saw that view that I really liked, and to confirm the Milky Way core would be where I thought it would be, we can go into the viewfinder and actually see that it would be perfectly in place coming over that road, and this is Long's Peak right here. And so you can see here, this was the actual plan. So when I actually did photograph this, it was on June 20th, which is the night of the summer solstice, and it was around 11 o'clock to I think about midnight when we actually stayed to get the photograph. And you can even see when it goes through the sky how much timing is so critical. If I switch to minutes here, we're still at 11 o'clock. And so now as I go through and we get to 11:30, you can see how much it's moved through the sky. And even now getting into midnight, you can see how much it's moved away from Long's Peak. And you can see why the planning is so important to make sure that you are there in time to get that shot that you are looking for. Well, as expected, it was incredibly windy up here at Rocky Mountain National Park on Trail Ridge Road. I wasn't able to do any recording for the video, but I fortunately was able to get the shot, and I'm really excited to be able to share that with you. In the next videos, I hope to be able to include a little bit more in the field shots, if the conditions allow, wind and all that, but it is something that I am working towards, so hopefully next video we'll have a little bit more. And if you enjoy these types of videos and this photography, then please like, subscribe, and follow. You can find me on Facebook, Patreon, YouTube, and Instagram. And I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.